Alright guys, so I'm not gonna lie, the setting up process is, say no more. You can see it's a lot to remember, but I've been using this for a long time now, so I know how the buttons work. Don't be daunted by this, guys. Once you get used to it, it pretty much stays connected to whatever systems you connect it to. What's up there guys, it's Mac, hope you guys are well. Today we are reviewing the X ONE adapter from Brook. This is the black edition, and this is the one that I've had for at least about 3 to 4 months now, and I've been using it and I've been absolutely loving it. And this is the one that recently has been sent over to me by Brook. Thank you very much for the review copy. This is the review product that's Brook sent over directly to me, and it's the new edition. It's the Snow White edition. I already had the black one, so I said I don't really need the black one, but I've been loving the work that Brook have brought over. I mean, they've been doing adapters for a long time now. I've seen all kinds of adapters, but this was the first wireless version that I've noticed when it was first announced, and I saw it, and it got me interested. That's why I bought up the black one. I believe they go on Amazon for about $14.99 at the moment I've seen, or you can buy for the white one for £46, and it's no longer Amazon that sells it. I've only found resellers that sell it. Brand new obviously, but you can find it on Amazon UK website. But also there's a link in the description for the Brook website where you can buy it, and it's a UK website as well, so you should be able to get UK shipping on that, and it won't be really expensive shipping. So do check out that link there. It's a non-affiliated link, so I won't be making any kickback from that, but do just check it out if you want to pick one up yourself. So I've been trying this adapter out for a good, I would say, over 3 months now, and I've absolutely been enjoying this a lot. I can't say how easy it's made my life when it came to playing with an Xbox controller. All it is just a little adapter that sort of sits at the back. It basically replaces your battery compartment right there, and it just sits on top like so. And that's all it is. The only thing that sort of comes out is just that little top bit there, nothing else. I mean, that's not intrusive at all, to be honest. You can literally still carry on playing. It doesn't really affect you, and that's all it is. And it's got a little micro USB, not Type-C but micro USB, and it sort of clicks into place. I found that it's quite tricky to get off and put on, so do be careful about taking off and having it on. But I've found that if you just literally put 2 thumbs on the back where the little ridges where it says Brook, you just push it up, that's it, comes off easily. And that's all it is. It basically sits behind the battery compartment. It's the top of the micro USB, so that's going directly into the top. So you need to make sure that, because it's going in straight and that needs to go in straight, when you're putting in the back compartment, it goes in a slightly angle. So the trick I found is that you basically put the back bit in, positioning it correctly, and the way you do with the front, you position the top just above in a straight angle, and then you push that forward. So push the back bit forward, make it straight, the top, and make sure that goes in along with the back going in, and then it should just go in without an issue, and it doesn't really scare me no more taking it back out and back in. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to quickly just show you 3 things. I'm going to show you the unboxing of it, because I've already unboxed this one, but obviously I'll show you the one that was sent over to me. This is the Snow White edition. Will look really good with your elite white controllers, and I'll also will run through a quick software update so that it's on the latest firmware. Best thing to do is to do that, so I will show you guys that. So the first step will be the unboxing, the second step will be the updating of the firmware, and the third step will be how it sort of works with all of the 3 main consoles that I have here set up. I've got my PS4 Destiny edition, I've got my Xbox One X Project Scorpio edition, I've got my Nintendo Switch right here, and I'm going to try out on all 3 of those platforms. And it also does work on PC as an XID input, as well as the normal, I believe, the Xbox wireless style input, which is when it connects with the Xbox One adapter, official adapter, you can use that as well. But the first thing I want to do quickly is do the software updating and see how that performs. So let's jump straight into the update and see how it performs. Okay, so with the website itself, you've got a manual that shows you the steps involved. So you download the software from that link, and then you unzip it and you just basically perform the updates over here. So it says, I'm just follow the steps for update. You're going to put it into what it seems like connect the Xbox One adapter to the PC with a USB cable and then click update, and that's pretty much it. Press for 2 seconds to turn on the LED, press view and A button to turn off the LED. It has been switched to PS4 mode, and then you hit next. So it's the PS4 mode that it needs to be in. So I'm quickly just going to do that now. So hold on that for 2 seconds. It's blinking, and then I'm going to press menu and A button, should turn off. Okay, then I'm going to plug in via USB, and it just stays over here. The update button is there, so I'm going to hit update. And while it's updating, as you can see, it's going purple. That's quite cool. And it's going to update, and then when it finishes, I'll wait for it to say something. It says complete, and it's gone back to blue. Click finish, and that's it. That seems to be all nice and updated now. So the black one was basically instruction manual. Here's the white one. Let's quickly get into that one now. This other side, and inside, let's pull that tab. Ah, that is a very nice presentation. It's a bit different. So here's the white Brook adapter. I think you just pull that out. Got a couple of stickers as well. And yeah, so let's just pull this out of here. And what's this? Plug micro USB. Plug into the micro USB. Press down. Push. This is the bit that you go press down, and this is says push. Okay, let's get that. Very helpful, seems like. Okay, so for the various modes that the Brook adapter can connect with, or the way you're going to switch it over to, you'll see on the side screen here, they've actually updated it now with the new version 1.6 firmware update. So you've got a few more variations in the way it connects. So the actual the actual manual that came in my old Brook adapter is sort of outdated, but the newer one, the Snow White adapter, it didn't have an instruction booklet, so I'm guessing that's why, because the actual print on that is different. Now you can see the one on the screen, which is the most up-to-date version of the mapping of the keys. So the way it remaps to the consoles is you're going to hold on the top button for about 2-3 seconds, and then it will go into a red and blue pairing option. This, when it's blinking red and blue, that is the actual pairing. That's actually the pairing for the first time option. So that's what you will see. And when it's blinking just blue, if you just tap it lightly, and it will, I think if you're holding it for a shorter time and you let go, it will blink for blue. So if you just tap it, or you just tap it basically, it will blink blue. Blue blinking means that it's actually reconnecting to an existing connection. So once I've got them all paired up to all three systems, generally I just press that one. Providing it's in the correct mode, I will then reconnect to it easily. You only do the hold on it for making it red and blue when you're pairing it for the first time, and then you can plug in the actual USB connection, the micro USB, to the console, and then try connecting it that way for the first time only. And so what I'll do for the PS4 is that I'll hold on the top button until it blinks red, and then I'll hold on A and the view button for 10 seconds. The new update allows it to only connect switch modes after 10 seconds of holding onto it, which is actually a lot longer than previously. It used to be about 3 to 4 seconds before. So just bear that in mind. So the view and A button, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and I should have done Mississippi count. So you see it's turned off now. So if I just press it once now, it's on PS4 mode now, and it will pick up my PS4. And you can see right there, it's just picked it up, and I'm already moving around. So, quick lag test. what I like about the Brook adapter as well is that they take the button and they make that usually the capture and the video recording option. So if you press it once, it's capture. If you double tap it, it will start recording a video. Double tap it to cancel it. It's the same for the Switch, and I believe similar for the for the Xbox stuff. And the Xbox is slightly different the way it does its recording. And this button here, which is the view button, has now become the touchpad button. So you can see that, it's quite cool. You can see over here, if you hold on it, opens up the map, but that's obviously the touchpad. And I can see there, by pressing it, it opens it up. So it's emulating the touchpad. You can also emulate the actual touchpad movement as well via the method shown on screen as well. And yeah, so that's the PS4. And if I want to switch over to the next system, all I gotta do is, while it's still on its current setting with it blue, I just basically hold on the view button and press the B button. That's for the switch mode. If I just hold it like that, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You see the blue light just literally turned off. So now it's on switch mode. So if I go over to my Switch, and then all I gotta do is press it once now, because it's already been paired and I've already switched it to switch mode. Just press it once and then fix it up, press A, and I'm now in the switch mode. How cool is that? It's as easy as that. What I like to do here quickly is just show a bit of a quick gameplay of Street Fighter. Street Fighter on the Nintendo Switch. As you can see, press the home Xbox button, it becomes the home button, which is really cool. You got the Brook button being the capture button, and if you hold on it, it's the video recording one. I'm not sure what that button, I think, yeah, so this is minus and this is plus, so it emulates everything properly. The capture and the home button is how it should be, so I do like the fact that they do that correctly. So I'm going to quickly just show you the lag. So I'm right here. So punch, punch. So it's a lot hard to play whilst I was trying to record, but yeah, I'm usually a lot better than this. Told you I can win that. But yeah, that's input lag for you. And yeah, now I want to go on to the Xbox mode. So all I gotta do, while it's still on blue, hold on the view button and square, which is the X button on the Xbox pad. Holding those two together, and you will see the light will turn off after 10 seconds. 10 seconds is a lot. It's a lot longer than it was previously, which is a bit annoying, but I don't mind. The new firmware update has a lot of really good fixes and patches for like reconnecting issues and stuff like that. So it's good to obviously keep to the latest firmware. So go to the website and download the latest firmware update and get it connected up and updated so that it's up to speed. Okay, so this is what's interesting about the Xbox. What I like is that they kept how you would turn on an Xbox console, which is using the power button on the actual X button, which is by using the actual home button on the Xbox One controller. I never wanted to lose touch with not using this no more. I didn't want to. Every other system, you just turn it on by tapping that once and it'll blink 3 times or so in the blue pairing mode, and it will just reconnect to any system you previously had it connected to, providing whatever system you got it plugged into. But the Xbox, you actually do it by holding on the Xbox button, so it's more authentic to how it's meant to be. So you hold on the Xbox button and then you press that once, and then the blue light will stop blinking, and then when the white light stops blinking, you are on the Xbox. see it starts blinking there. Then you let go, and now you're on Xbox. The way it connects to it is brilliant. I love the fact that you get a hold on the Xbox button and tap it, and then you're actually using the Xbox button rather than just tapping on this. Another cool feature is that on the Xbox you can actually connect it via a cable, the cable method. And when you connect it via cable, you can't then switch over to a different mode. You'll need to turn it off first and then switch back. But at the moment, as it stands, you can switch it to PS4 mode, to Switch mode, or to Xbox mode by literally just holding on to the view button and whichever relevant mode it's meant to be on. So I'm going to quickly show you while it's still connected how the lag input is on the Xbox as well, so you can sort of make a call for yourself. But I can't notice any lag. I find them absolutely brilliant, the way it connects to the PS4, the Switch and the Xbox with the lag capacity, because I can't notice any lag. And maybe if you're used to playing with a cable in connection or wired connection, which you can do on all of the systems, on the PS4, the PC, the Switch and the Xbox One, you can actually have a wired connection and play that way. But if you want to have wireless, obviously I don't notice it, but if you guys notice it, you will know if you're used to playing on a cable in connection. But yeah, as you can see, I'm Jago. On the Xbox, to switch over to the wired connection, you're going to press that top button once, it'll turn off, and the way to turn it back on is obviously holding on the Xbox and the power button. So that's what's cool, you can actually turn it off, because obviously that's not the power on button the way it is on the other systems. So it's easier to just turn it off by pressing that. So then I want to go on to the essentially what is a PC connection via the Bluetooth option, or the Xbox wired connection. So you just hold on that 3 times for 3 seconds, let it blink, then you hold on view and RB for 10 seconds again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. See, it's turned off now. You see it turned off. And then I've got my wired connection to my Xbox. As soon as I connect it, I'll turn it on first. So I've got to hold on the Xbox button and then power on. And then there we go. So this is wired connection now. As you can see, it's gone red at the top because it's just charging, but this is a wired connection now. It's no longer wireless. So if I take it out and press the Xbox button and the power button, you will see it doesn't connect to anything now, because it's not going to connect to the Xbox wirelessly, because it's not in wireless mode at the moment. It's on the cable in connection, which is the wired connection, which is really cool. So you have that option as well. So I turn it off, press it so it's in pairing mode, and then hold the view button and RB. Gonna hold the view button and square, which is obviously X, for 10 seconds. Okay, lights turned off, and then what I'll do, I'll just hold on the Xbox button and then power on. It'll blink, and then as soon as the white light turns solid, it's on wireless mode now. See? So that was the Brook X ONE adapter for the Xbox One controller. You can use this on any Xbox One controller, especially the Elite controller, and have it as your main controller for every single system. I personally am a big fan of the Xbox style controller because I prefer the offset joysticks, and I need them, and I prefer the spacing out that they have in the center compared to the PS4 controller, which is a bit cramped because of that massive touchpad, and the way they have the D-pad on the top left hand corner, I don't like that. So this is brilliant for all your PS4 needs and all your Switch needs. The best Switch controller to buy, to be honest, if you want a professional pro style controller, is just use the adapter. Get the adapter, use it on your PC. You can use it wirelessly via Bluetooth. You can connect it via the dongle, the actual Xbox official dongle as well, if it's on wireless mode. If you want to go into Bluetooth mode, you obviously hold on the view button and the RB button, and then you make it into a Bluetooth option, and then you can connect it to your laptop or your PC via the Bluetooth option. It supports audio function on the Xbox One and as well as the PS4, so you can use your headphone jack at the bottom of the controller to connect to your normal stereo headphones, and start gaming online. It supports motion controls for the PS4 as well as the Nintendo Switch, so that's really awesome that it does that. So you can actually get the best out of your controller for all those other motion style games. And you can also use the turbo function to assign different turbo keys to each different buttons. I'm not going to go into that because if anyone that uses those, they can actually go into the website and check out all the details of that. But I personally don't use turbo keys, so not an issue for me, but it's cool that they have that. So it basically makes it the jack of all trades, this adapter. This X1 adapter is also wireless as well. A lot of the Brook adapters that I've seen in the past is a dongle that connects to the end of your wired controller, and then you plug it in to the system via a USB cable or something like that, and it makes it a wired converted cable, which is not the best for me. I personally prefer everything to be wireless at the moment. I'm just trying to get all my system up to date with that. All of my consoles and all of my previous systems, I'm getting adapters for them to make them wireless, and this allows me to do that, especially wirelessly, and using a really good controller that I personally I think is one of the best controllers. One of the negatives about the adapter is that the battery life is not as long as the official battery pack they would buy. It's a bit shorter than your normal Xbox One official battery packs. Talking about these little battery packs that sort of go at the back, and then they can just charge via the official charging port, and they go straight into the back of the controller, and it goes behind the battery cap, so it's hidden away. Those official ones seems to have a little bit more battery compared to this one. I noticed that these will die a little bit quicker than those, but on the whole, the things that it provides outweigh the battery life, and generally you will be fine for several hours anyway. I've played it with long play sessions. It's just that when it comes to after a couple of days, after a few days of usage, you may find that you need to quickly just give it a quick burst of charge to get it back up to speed, and then you'll be fine, ready to go. I want to thank Brook again for sending this out to me, the Snow White version of the Brook X ONE adapter for the product review. Thank you very much for that. Again, like I said, I've been using the Brook X ONE for over 3 months now, and I'm absolutely loving it, and I can't recommend it enough. Do check out the website. It's on the website called ADZ Distribution. Links again is in the description below. Check out the link. It's not an affiliated link, so I won't get no kickback from it, but do check it out if you want to buy it from a UK seller. And also you can buy it from Amazon UK, but it will be by third-party sellers, so just be careful about that. But this one comes straight from the Brook guys themselves, so do check it out. Anyway guys, thanks a lot for watching that video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget that like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate all my subscribers, so thank you very much for that. Do check out other product reviews that I got coming. There's a lot more in the works at the moment, so do keep an eye out for those ones. And until next time, take care guys, this is Mac. Peace out.